Hello, Internet. So yeah, this is just me going through the Xbox 360 games that are still available on demand while they're there, because they're getting delisted in June or July. I'm sorry, I don't know. I have it in the previous video. It's in it's whatever, like part 1 or part 2. I believe it's part 2, because it's the one where I'm on my Series X, and I go through my messages, and they send out a system-wide alert about it. Anyway, we're just going through, checking out what's in the store. And then some games I might just scroll over and start talking about for like a minute or 2 or 3, and then, keep going, because, yeah, I don't know why it's such a struggle for me, but then I guess there's more games here than I thought, so whatever. Let's continue with M, because that's where we're going, M to Z, and hopefully I can get this knocked out in this one. Let's do it. Or finished up, I should say. Mafia 2. Manhunt. Mars Rover Landing. Yeah, there's a bunch of Kinect stuff. I don't think that stuff is... I don't think you can use Kinect on Series X, so it's not backwards compatible, but I don't know, because I don't have a Kinect and I never did, so whatever, but end of an era, no more Kinect games. Mass Effect 2, Mass Effect 3, these are all available in Legendary Edition with almost all the DLC, because Pinnacle Station isn't there. Let me see something, because I have Pinnacle Station. What? Excuse me? Yeah, connection issues on this service lately when I've been trying to do this, but I don't think it's going to show up. It might show up for me, yeah, because I would say I bought it, but this isn't actually in the store, I don't think. Test the limits of your combat prowess aboard a remote top secret Alliance space station. Do you have what it takes to hold the top spot amongst the best of the best? But yeah, I think I have this on my channel somewhere, the Pinnacle Station DLC. I'm going to put it up for this year's in 7 Day, just because I don't remember where I have it specifically, so I'm just put up a new upload of it. And yeah, it's not in the Legendary Edition, but the Legendary Edition has besides that, it's got most of, if not all, the DLC. But yeah, it's basically all 3 games. Mass Effect. I'm kind of annoyed they didn't put out a PS5 and Series X version with even better stuff, or the fast loads, because instant loading, whisper quiet current gen is quite awesome. But hey, there's a PS4 version. I mean, if you're playing it on backwards compatibility though, right, you still get that. Just it's whatever. It's just me just being a bit annoyed about it could have been maybe a bit better as far as the graphics or something, or just add in the co-op, because yeah, it's co-op on this version, but it's not in Legendary Edition, or maybe it be standalone. I don't know. Just it's a whole thing. So it doesn't have everything. Yeah, it's got almost everything, but everything. Anyway, Max Payne. It's worth checking out. Easily one of Bauer's best work in my opinion. Mass Effect 2, I would say, is my favorite. I go back and forth on 2 and 3. Also 1 and 2, because 1 is really really effing good, but I think I settled on 2 just because it is it's just, yeah. We're not getting into it. Let's get back to the games. But 2, right now, is my current favorite. Currently my favorite. Anyway, Max Payne 2, Max Payne. So Max Payne 3 Max Paynes. Meet the Robinsons, Mercenaries. This game's worth checking out. Actually, I don't have this on. I don't think I've done digital on the console that it came out after. I have the physical copy on PS2, but I would like to get this on Xbox just to have that, because it's a lot easier to play. And when you've got it a backwards compatible version that is forward compatible with one of the consoles that streams just in the hardware, it makes it's just a nicer time. It's it's just an easier time to just boot up your console and be oh, I'm playing this, so I might as well stream it, and just push the buttons to do it. Metal Arms, this is not on Series X. I need to pick this up because I hear good things about it. I remember playing the demo back in the day. It was pretty fun. $10. Yeah, it's a nice little action game where you play as a robot. And not a lot of games around where you get to play as a robot and do stuff as a robot, in my opinion. So as a Transformers fan, kind of biased. Just saying. Malga Rising Revengeance. Nextcloud Peace Walker HD. This is something that's hard to find that you could, once it's gone, it's going to be, Well, I think actually this is safe, right? Because it's on Series X. Even though I did say like F Konami, right? Well, I didn't say F Konami, but like they're on my no list. But yeah, Ground Zeroes, Phantom Pain, Metro 2033, Metro Last Light. I believe these are also brought forward in a Metro collection, if I'm not mistaken. Michael Phelps, Push the Limit. I think that's a Connect game because it says Connect, but then maybe it's not. Whatever. Shadow Mortar. I believe this is the worst version of this game, if I'm not mistaken. This is the version you don't want to play. Like, stay away from this game if it's on PS3 or 360 because it's not as good as the PS4 and Xbox One versions, which actually have like good. So they're just better optimized. Let's just say that. I'm not sure if it's on Steam. It probably is, but yeah, just don't play this on 360 or PS3. I mean, it's got 4.5 stars, but if I'm not mistaken, it's not the best port oh, this actually looks good. Hold on. Is this the 360 version? I thought this was not good on 360. Okay, well, I could be wrong. I don't know. I haven't played it on 360. But it's a good game. But like 360 PS3 version, maybe it's the PS3 version. It's just like not optimized and doesn't run really well. It just is not it. Midnight Club Los Angeles complete. I've been meaning to get this forever. I've just never got around to it. So, this might be the year. This might be the year. I mean, if it's not this year and it's not on Steam, it's either that or find it on eBay, man. So yeah, it's either gonna have to be the year. I guess that's what I could do. Is like every one of these is like try to find a copy on eBay that's like lower than like the price that it's set at on here. So it's like try to find it for like lower than $15. Then at least I get a deal out of it, as opposed to like just buying everything at like at the price that it is on here. But then the convenience, right? It's like I don't have to deal with eBay or getting it shipped to me or having the disc be damaged and all the other convenient things with digital and like why it's so effing good, man. So yeah, Midway. Arcade Origins. Mini Ninjas. Mirror's Edge. This is one of my favorites. I think this is backwards. I'm pretty sure. Well, I don't know actually, but I'm pretty sure it's on Steam. That's what I meant to say. So yeah, backwards compatible. Don't know. I'm pretty sure it's on Steam. Medal of Honor Airborne. Morph X. I want to. What is this game? I don't. Okay, this looks. What? How many stars? 3 stars? Okay, I was like, what is this even? Swarm attacked all at once. No. Okay, I don't have time to go through like these curiosities of like what is this? I'll have to look it up later. Morrowind. This is on Game Pass, I'm pretty sure. Motion Explosion. Motion Sports Adrenaline. Motion Sports. Murdered Soul Suspect. MX Unleashed. MX vs ATV Reflex. MX vs ATV Supercross. MX vs ATV Alive. MX vs ATV Untamed. Okay, so this must be like where the MX series came from, was in Motocross Unleashed, I guess. I guess that's kind of interesting. If you play this one, right, to see like if it's this. Oh yeah, it has to be, right, because it doesn't have to be, but it probably is. So I'd be curious to play this one just to see like. But then I never played any of the other ones, so that wouldn't make any sense. So yeah, whatever. My Body Coach 3, and that's that for the M's. Let's move on. Naval Assault, Need for Speed Most Wanted, Need for Speed Rivals, Need for Speed Undercover, Near. I think this is one of the versions of the one that's remastered, because that came out as like 2 different versions. But here's this one. 99 Nights 2. What's NA mean? You know what? Don't worry about it, dude. Just let it go. But I think this is is this the One Million Troops game, if I'm not mistaken? Konami. I think it is. 99 Nights 2 NA. Ninja Gaiden Black, Ninja Gaiden 2, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge. This has also been remastered, actually. It's in a collection. It's like the Ninja Gaiden Master Collection or something. In the remaster. Something. Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, Munch's Odyssey, Omerta, City of Gangsters, Oni-Chanbara. Onomania is excellent. And then the subtitle is Bikini Samurai Squad, because they basically kill zombies, but they're just as, well, or lack thereof, with wearing just bikinis. Did this get a remaster? I feel like it did. I feel like I've seen this like recently, and like it got brought back or something. But yeah, this isn't the era. Oh, dude. Yeah. Ugh. OP. I want to say something about the Twitch genre for the whole artistic nudity thing. It's like, don't let your dreams be dreams. But yeah, anyway. Pac-Man Ghostly Adventures 2. Painkiller Hell and Damnation. Panzer Dragoon Orta. Party Animals. Payday 2. Perfect Dark Zero. Fantasy Star Universe. I kind of want to pick this up even though it's like offline now. Because I think there is like a single player component that you could just play, but it's like not as fun because you're, just soloing everything. But actually, I remember there was I think it was PSP or Vita, and it came out, and it was like, I'm not sure if it's the same game, but it was like, it was on handheld, and I was like, I'm more of a console person, but it was fun. I enjoy Fantasy Star. So anyway, Plants vs Zombies: Garden Warfare. Port Royale 3, Portal 2, Power Up Heroes, Prey, Prince of Persia: The Forgotten Sands, Prototype 2, Prototype Bio Bundle, Psychonauts, Q, Quantum Theory, R, Rabbids Invasion, the interactive TV show, Rage, Raiden 4, Ratatouille, Raving Rabbids, Alive and Kicking, Raving Rabbids, or Rayman Raving Rabbids. I think on the Switch, or not Switch, the Wii, this was like a launch title? Was it either this or this version? But like, yeah, that was when we got introduced to the Rabbids. So yeah, that's where they came from. Rayman Legends, Rayman Origins, Races Hell, Red Dead Redemption, Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Faction 2. I'm sorry, not Red Dead Faction 2, Red Faction 2. Oh, dude, didn't Volition, yeah, pour one out for Volition. Red Faction 2, Red Faction Armageddon, Red Faction Guerrilla. Remember Me? This game's cool. It's well, not to get too into it, but it's worth checking out if you're into like cyberpunk. It was like, what, a 3D action game, I think. Whatever, I have a playthrough of it on my channel if you want to check it out, but it's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Code Veronica X, Resident Evil Operation Raccoon City. This is the one to stay away from. This is like the worst. I mean, it says 4 stars, but some Resident Evil fans, they can't help themselves. It's like a Sonic fan, It's like, oh, it's a Sonic game. I see a Sonic, I play, and it's like, not so much. Anywho, Resident Evil Revelations. Resonance of Fate. This game I hear is really good. I have not played it yet myself, so I can't like say that. But if you're into that, like JRPGs with like interesting and different combat systems, that's one of them. Ridge Racer 6, Ridge Racer Unbounded, Rise of Nightmares. I'm curious like what this game is because it's a Kinect game, right? But it looks like a horror game. I'm gonna have to like look into this on YouTube and like find a video of it or something, but. This just looks like super creepy from like the box art, but I'm like, how is it? It's rated M, but like, is it like super tame or like weird or just is it just like what this looks like a Lycan type thing going on, first person? Gross. But like, how scary is it, or is it just like weird and what's that word? Where it's like I can't think of the word, but like it's like I can't think of the word. There's a word for that, like campy. That's it. Is it just like campy and silly and nonsensical, or is it like actually like a scary, like legit survival horror type thing going on. Rise of the Tomb Raider. This was, I would say, well, okay, I can't really say because I had not played the other Tomb Raiders, but like, you know, I really enjoyed the modern Lara of that we got with Rise of the Tomb Raider. Actually, hold on, Rise of the Tomb Raider is the second one, right? Because it's just Tomb Raider, the first one, right? From like 2013, 2014. But I enjoyed Lara much more. I enjoyed Lara much more in the reboot era that we got from these games. So it was Rise, and then I don't remember, but the one in South America, and that one, there's like 3 of them, I think. There's like a trilogy of them. They're really good. I enjoy them. I mean, anyway, moving on. Risen 2 Dark Waters, Risen 3 Titan Lords, Rock Band Music Store. Yeah, the reason it's like taking me so long to make these videos is I keep stopping on a game and I'll talk about it for like a minute, but it's like, dude, just go. Like, let me just get through these and be done. Because I still have all the arcade games to do, and it's just like, Crash You Fall. So, yeah. Anyway, Rock Band Music Store. It doesn't even say Rock Band, because I'm guessing this is just like the songs. Are they still on here? They're not delisted? I'd be surprised if they're not. Oh, snap. Hold on. Kryptonite. Yeah, hold on. How many are there? There are 1,893. Hold up. Well, Music Store's on here, but then the rest look like their tracks. So, dude, that's effing wild to me. Because each of these are like, what, $2? So, let's see, 18. That's almost $4,000 worth of like DLC just like gone. Surprising. Okay, I was about to say, is that an Activision thing? Because I thought that was. Because I'm still thinking about like Guitar Hero, but I guess Harmonix was able to publish that themselves. I'm kind of curious what Harmonix is up to these days. Like, they used to make a bunch of like rhythm music games and like Rock Band. That was really big. Like, what did they like? Yeah, like what happened? Like, where did all the money go? And then they did Amplitude on PS4, but you know, it's like they usually have like these like neat like music experiences or whatever rhythm games, but I haven't really heard from them in a minute. Rockstar Table Tennis, Rugby Challenge 3, Rugby League Live 3, Rumble Roses XX. I actually do plan on getting this game because it's just a curiosity for me. Because I'm like, is there actually like a story here, or is it just like just wrestling with also of the era, wrestling with character models that are of the lady variety? That outfit, dude. All right, this is rated M. Yeah, it's like it's rated M, but there's like I guarantee you there's no blood in this game. Partial nudity, sexual themes, violence, mild language. Okay, yeah, and somehow traded M. Okay, sure. S. Yeah, just like Dead or Alive, dude. Like, how's it rated M? What? Okay, sure. Rated M for mild cleavage. Sacred 2, Fallen Angel. I hear this game is really good. I've not played it myself. Sacred 2, it's like a decent co-op dungeon crawler. Sacred 3, I believe, from what I read in the reviews of it on the Series X store, was that it's not that. So Sacred 3, not so much, apparently. Alright, Saints Row. Oh, Saints Row 2. Saints Row the 4th, Saints Row Gaiden to Hell, Saints Row the 3rd. I've never actually played any of the Saints Row games. Yeah, I haven't played any of them. So I do have the first 2, I think. But then I know it got weird with the 3rd one, I think, and that's why I was just like, but then I never cared about them, so I was like, okay, sure. But then I think I have a bunch free through Plus or something. But then I think Gaiden to Hell gets like super weird. You should actually go to hell, and there's like a like actual musical interlude that you have with a demon person or something. It's quite silly. Samurai Warriors 2, Samurai Warriors 2 Empires, Scream Ride, Sega Soccer Slam. I should boot that up right now. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do some deep dive into like some Xbox games this year just because they're going away. So I guess I'll just like check them out before they get delisted and be like, is this worth playing? So Soccer Slam is like at the top of the list just because it just seems like a fun time. Yeah, man, I gotta go through and make a list. It's fine. It's like after Tekken 8, I'll play through the story mode, and I'll just start this Xbox adventure, and then I'll get whatchamacallit, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, but it might be a minute before I get to playing it. So, and I still need to get through Honor Mode and Baldur's Gate 3, but whatever. Anyway, my self-defense coach. Like this is the stuff that like appeals to me for like Kinect and like motion control. It's just like the fitness games, because it's like, there is that one on Switch. But like, I'm kind of curious. Like, if you play it every day, like, will you get ripped? Like, will you be in like super duper like awesome shape, or like even like the like yoga balance board on Wii? Like, I bought one, but I used it like a couple times and like it just sat in my closet. But I'm curious, like, like, does it actually? Well, the reason I bought it was like I was hoping like more games would like utilize it besides the effing actual Wii Fit. But whatever, it didn't happen. So yeah, dude, it's like, because for me, it's like I played like Gran Turismo like almost every year. I played it for almost every day last year. So it's like, sure, there's like a physical component to this, but it's like I would like, I would hope that if there was a game like that and like you just played it every day, that you could be like, maybe not like Bruce Lee levels of like, oh yeah, I can just beat the crap out of anybody if they try to, beat me up, if it's a self-defense coach anyway. But like you'd have some sort of like, you know, uh, level of a skill, or like, I mean, like obviously you'll be like, if you start from zero, you'll be like better than zero. But like, would you actually be like a decent, hand to hand fighting at all? Super curious now. Anyway, I don't have a Kinect, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't be able to try it. Sesame Street, Once Upon a Monster, Shadowrun. I'd like to see them make another like Shadowrun game that's not like a isometric PC style like this, but it's fine if they don't. I just wish more people played Shadowrun. Cause yeah, dude, whatever. I'm about to tell another anecdote. We'll just continue. It doesn't have anything to do. It's just about something in Destiny that I thought was from something, or not from something else. It was like unique, but then it ended up like being ripped from this, like all the other things in that game. So whatever. Shooting Love 2000X, Sid Meier's Pirates, Silent Hill Homecoming, Silent Hill HD Collection. So yeah, if you're a Silent Hill fan, this is like one of the few places you can go to get your fix, and it's going away. So get on that. I mean, I think these are being brought forward though. I think they're safe. I could be wrong, but whatever. Singularity, Skate 3, Skate, Skylanders Superchargers Portal, Skyrim, Sleeping Dogs. Sleeping Dogs also worth checking out. It's quite good. It's an open world GTA-like. In Hong Kong, you're a police officer undercover. It's a good little story scenario. There's a lot of DLC for it. I've not played it at all though, but I enjoyed it. Sniper Elite 3, Sniper Elite V2, Sniper Ghost Warrior, Snipers, Sonic and All-Stars, Racing Transformed. I think this is the one. This is like, this game's pretty good for a Sonic racing game. It's got a lot of, it's like a Mario Kart, like, with Sonic characters and Sega characters, so it's worth checking out if you're into that. I'm not sure if it's like the best, but like of like the ones at the time, it was the best. There's been other ones since then, but I haven't played them, so I wouldn't know. Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing with Banjo-Kazooie. That's a long title. Sonic Freeriders. Sonic Generations. This one for me was like, I think this was like after the string of like all the bad Sonic games, and it was like, dude, Sonic hasn't had a good game in like 10 years or something. It's been a long time, because like, yeah, they'd had Sonic. I mean, some people like the Werehog. I haven't played it, so I don't know. But there's like this one. There's like the one on Wii, like the Rings or whatever, the Black Knight or whatever. It had been a while, but then you had this one, and it was like a nice little, the way that they did the scenario when you had like Sonic, or like I think you had like two Sonics, whatever. It's a whole thing. It's a fun time. I enjoyed it. I would recommend it if you're into Sonic. If you're a fan, it brings it back. It's classic, but with like modernized visuals. But I guess there's also the Sonic Plus games now, or the Sonic Mania rather, or not Mania, whatever. I can't remember the one that just came out with like all of them. Or all the collection of like the old school ones of like 1, 2, 3 CD, that one. But there's also like the one that came out this year, or not this year, last year, like the 4-player one. But I didn't play it, so I'm not sure if it's any good. But yeah, Sonic. There you go. Sonic fans. Spec Ops the Line. I hear this game's really good. I think I have it on Steam, I know. Or I have it on PS3 or something. I've got it somewhere. I might even have it on this. Let me see. But I've not, nope, $30. I've not played it. So I hear good things about it all the time, though. But yeah, dude, these two games are my jam. Splinter Cell Blacklist and Conviction, just so effing good. Like, Blacklist, man, just, it is quintessential Sam Fisher, just sneaking around, murdering people. That's what you do, I'm sorry. You sneak around and you stealth stuff, and you stealth people, and it's quite delicious. If you're into that, it's just the best it ever was. Conviction is like right up there with it, dude. I'd say like, this one's really effing good too. 'Cause this is like the first one where they did. This is the one where they did the mark and execute thing for the first time. It was like such a good mechanic because you just like you build up your meter after you do enough stealth takedowns or whatever the f, and then like you can just like tag enemies and be like push a button and he just shoots them all, and it's just like what, and you just like instant kill them, and it's just like dude. Also like they did the thing with the overlays the first time. It was really good. Like just it's so effing good. It's so effing good. And then like the story, dude. I'm not gonna say what happens, but like it's a very good like what if scenario, right? As far as like if you've played it, it's a very like it was actually like surprisingly relevant recently with the whole January 6th thing. I was like, oh, I guess it could all just like go down the tubes and like a lot quicker than you think it could. But yeah, I would say the scenario in this one is better than the one in this one because this one's more about like some sort of like splinter group of the military trying to like do bad things, but it's like you obviously stop them, and it's not like. But this one's like just really good because he's like you don't think it's plausible, but then it actually is, and it's like yeah. Anyway, gameplay wise, super good, and then story I would put like Conviction over Blacklist, but they're both like if you're into the whole Sam Fisher sneaking around with a gun, murdering people, yeah, really good stuff. Split Second. Do I have this game? I think I have this game. I have it on PS3 if I don't have it here. Okay, I do. But like this and what's the other one? There's like two of them. Well, obviously there's well, it's like Split Second and there's another game I can't think of. But there's like another arcadey racing game that came out at the same time. But it had like power ups. It was like Mario Kart, but with like licensed cars. It was kind of neat. But this one and that one came out at the same time, and they kind of canceled each other out. So neither of them like did really good. But I've never actually played Split Second, but it is more about like the whole being able to like blow things up and affect the race and stuff. But it's a whole thing. I guess check out YouTube videos if you haven't played it, but it's got like a weird mechanic where you just blow up the the track as you're going around it to like make structures fall and like make obstacles. And yeah, it's yeah, and it's probably a fun time. SpongeBob. I can't read what that says. Truth or Square? Does that say Truth or Square? Truth Square. Okay, whatever. Well, it doesn't see like the full title, so I can't actually see what that says. Well, apparently I have this game. Must have been free with Plus, but then or not Plus, but then it can't be free with Gold because I don't have Gold anymore. But then that must have been like when you actually get to, or you know what? It might be like the ones that you actually get to keep that you can like cancel and like you still have them. So I think they actually did that on Xbox versus PlayStation. So that's probably why I still have access to it. SSX. I thoroughly enjoyed SSX 3. One of my favorite games ever. SSX not so much. Like it just was trying to do something different, and I wasn't feeling it, man. That's all the can of worms. Star Ocean, The Last Hope. I played the 4K remaster of this. It's okay. I'm kind of off on Star Ocean, man. Like honestly, because I didn't like Integrity and Faithlessness, and then I played the bit of Last Hope, and I was like, this isn't really that fun or engaging. And I got pretty far, and I didn't finish it. I had to go back to it now, and I'm like, ugh. But yeah, dude, I'm kind of off Team Star Ocean after that one. I'm like, they did like remaster or remake or whatever the most beloved one, which is Second Story. But I was like, dude, this is after the last two Star Ocean games I played, I was like, it's feeling very mid. So yeah, there's like a new one, and they remastered the whatever one. I didn't play the new one, so people say it's good, but I don't believe them. So whatever. Star Wars Battlefront 2. Star Wars Episode 3, Star Wars Jedi Academy, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter, Star Wars Knights of the Republic, Knights of the Republic 2, Republic Commando, Clone Wars, The Force Unleashed, The Force Unleashed 2. I just want to say, you know, we've got Jedi Survivor, or Jedi The Last whatever, that one, like 2 entries in it, but like back in the day, I guess, well, I mean, yeah, they had to like get quality control under like, you know, the Star Wars games, but like, dude, it's like, I would say, okay, sure, they have like, you know, quality over quantity now, but there's just not that many, and like, they don't do fun like what if stuff like these because they're all like under that dictate of like they have to be like canon or like tie into the story or something. They can't just be like a fun or like a silly nonsensical fun time, but whatever. Street Fighter 4. I mentioned this in like whenever a previous one of these when we were going through the Xbox games, but like yeah, this one brought it back, dude. The these 2D fighting games, I feel like for sure, like it brought that back. It also just like what's that word? Re-energized, resurgence. Yeah, there's a resurgence of the genre for sure. The wave is still riding after that. So Street Fighter 4 is like definitely worth checking out in my opinion. Street Fighter Cross Tekken, less said the better. Stepman Ignition. Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. That was the thing, right? It's like it came back, but then Capcom, like this is before Capcom, you know, God tier Capcom now. It's like, you know, they had like this one, and then they had like Ultra Street Fighter 4, I believe, and it was just like, dude, like did they not learn the lesson of like milking and effing their franchises and their fan base hating it, etc., etc. So yeah. Anyway, Supreme Commander 2. Wow, someone logged in while I was doing this. That's super random. I didn't even know I had notifications on. Anyway, Supreme Commander 2. Star Wars, The Clone Wars, Republic Heroes. You know, I had not watched Clone Wars for like the longest time, but that's like I think that's like my favorite thing of Star Wars is like the Clone Wars cartoon. It's just so good. Like that and Rogue One, I would say, are like the two, probably my top 2, and then like the original trilogy. But like, it kind of makes me want to go back and like play some of these Clone Wars games just because like, see if they're like any good, or do they use like the voice actors of the time or the show, or like do they tie into like any of the arcs in the show? Because that show was so good, dude. All right, well it's effing 32 minutes, and I've got I don't want to make another one of these. Let me see how many more I've got as far as games. 37. Nope, I'm not able to do this all in one thing. Okay. Damn, dude. Because it's effing like 4:31 and I have to get ready for work at like 5, so I'll come back to this. Well, obviously I'll do these like one a day, so you won't like know, but like I'll have to finish up the TN forward ones. There's a Warhammer game? What? There's a Warhammer game on 360? I didn't know that. Yeah, dude, Warhammer 40k and Warhammer, it's like there's a bunch of like RTS games. I don't know anything about them, so I'd like need to like ask around about like is there anywhere to like find a good like starting point for the series, because there's a bunch of games for it coming out and I'm not familiar with it at all. There's only one Y game. All right, I'll continue from T at the next part. Okay, there's only like a few of these. Wow, there's a bunch of. Well, I guess T probably has like all the games, right? So that was S, right? Yeah, Splinter Cell, F and stuff. Split Second, yeah. Okay, so I'll continue from T next time, and also the one this year. Feel free to put any comments in the comments about anything I've said. If I'm wrong, if it needs correcting, because I'm kind of just all over the place. I'm sorry. I mean that's why I left out the whole like if it's on Steam, if it's not on Steam, because I don't know. I'm not looking it up in real time. But you know, what do you feel about some of the games that were shown here? Like, are they worth playing? Are they worth checking out, or just pass? Or like, were they some of your favorites back in the day on 360? But yeah, that's it. That's it for now. So I'm gonna have to add some to my wallet because I only got $4.13 to get all these games I'm seeing I'm gonna get before they go away. I think I'm gonna do that every month. I'm gonna like get a few. Actually, I'll get all of them like up front. That way, I don't have to worry about them getting delisted and not having access to them. And I'll just like play a couple every month, and then like on stream or whatever, or just upload whatever, and then like yeah, check it out and be like, yo, this is worth playing or this isn't worth playing. But yeah, that is it for now. So until you see or hear from me again, thanks for watching, And I'm now signing off.